Hey DJ TechTools, I'm Ean Golden, and today I want to show you a product that fits two groups of people really well that are almost never addressed at the same time. Professional DJs and first-time DJs. I've got something to show you that's good for both of them, and good for both of them in really different ways. Not only that, but it's also just super fun for any DJ that's stuck at home, bored on their couch, sick of Netflix, and looking for some fun things to do with music. What could I possibly be talking about that satisfies the very specific and very different needs of professional DJs and first-time beginners? Well, it's a simple DJ app called djay on the iPad. And this thing has been around for a long time. This was one of the first DJ-focused iPad apps for the iPhone and for the iPad. And it's got the classic turntable design. It was always sort of looked at, maybe not as a toy, but certainly not something to be taken very seriously. But I gotta tell you, with this new version of djay Pro, it is pretty serious. Not only are there almost every feature you could want in a DJ software sort of hidden in layers and layers and layers beneath these two simple turntables, but there's also a host of really important features, specifically music streaming, that are completely unique to djay and not available in any other DJ software. So these two things make it very, very interesting for two groups. Number one, beginners. If you're looking to DJ and you're looking to sort of give it a feel, see how it goes, it's usually a real big pain in the butt. You gotta buy software, maybe some hardware, you gotta go buy some music, you gotta download the music onto your computer, analyze the music. It's all these steps that frankly don't make any sense in the year 2020. So enter the iPad, download one simple program, go to load a song, and you can definitely load a song from iTunes, but much more interestingly, you can load a song from any one of these sources, specifically SoundCloud. Right off the bat, you can start playing music on SoundCloud in different genres, like house and techno, hip hop, trap, and blah, blah, blah. Let's see what we got here. Let's load a track. Now, if I actually want more than just these 10 tracks, I need to subscribe to SoundCloud Pro, which of course costs money. We're gonna get more into money in a bit. But literally within seconds of downloading this program, I've got some music. And I'm mixing. Not very well. That was awfully terrible. But I was mixing. And that's the whole idea, is that if you're a beginner DJ, I gotta say, in terms of just like trying out DJing, this is probably the easiest way you can do it. If you already have a subscription to TIDAL, for example, you can load songs from TIDAL here too. Anything on TIDAL you can play in djay in high resolution with full buffering. So that means if your internet goes out in the middle of a song, your music's not going to stop playing, which is really important. You can also load songs for now from Spotify, although that is going away soon, unfortunately, because Spotify disabled all third-party connections to DJ apps. Apparently, the DJ guys tell me, though, that TIDAL is almost better because you get full track buffering, you get high-quality audio, and I don't know, maybe it's a smaller company. But the thing that really got my attention and just launched, I think, today, is Beatport and Beatsource. So if you're a regular DJ or a beginner DJ, you're probably maybe wanting to play DJ music, like electronic tracks. If you've got a Beatport Plus subscription, which does cost money, I think it's $4.99 is the cheapest, all the way up to $15.99 depending on what you want, you now have access to play almost anything from Beatport. When I signed up earlier today, it wasn't too much of a hassle, and you can very quickly see not only what tracks you can play, but maybe tracks that are in the same key, like these two right here in F would probably work pretty well together. Let's get that track going. So as I'm looking through this list here, I see another track that's close to in BPM and is the same key. So I think these two are going to sound pretty good together. It's not going to sync up so well at first because it's still analyzing the track to figure out exactly what BPM it actually is. Go to the beginning of the track. You can either play with sync on or sync off. I think I'll play with sync on. So now I've got two tracks going. Now let's say I actually wanted to DJ a little bit. I could start to reveal different things in the software, like some basic levels. Get a little more complicated. See what's going on with the waveforms. And a few other really fun features that I want to show you in a bit. Of course, we can go ahead and set loops and do all kinds of stuff, but basically everything that you need to do to explore DJing is basically here. You could even get more complicated, get a little crazy, add some effects. So you can see that the software on the surface is really, really simple. And that's why it's great for beginner DJs. Very, very simple. Play one track, load another, play that track, sync them up, crossfade between them. DJ has done a really good job of, giving you just the most basic things that you need to DJ with without a lot of extra complexity. Then, if you want to dive in though, there's a lot of layers underneath it. For example, you've got effects, many different effects. You can even get manual effects going on here where you can really go in and fine tune stuff. You've got instant effects. Let's load up a different style of music and see, how strong this depth of resources is. For example, let's go to SoundCloud. And SoundCloud had some stuff interesting stuff in the trap and dubstep region. If this is your jam, let's load this up. Kind of want to just play that track that you want to give me for free and show some sweet effects here. Now, a nice thing that is, it recognizes, cool, I'm in this playlist, so obviously I'm probably going to want to load another track from that playlist, making my life easy. Wait for that track to analyze, and let's pull up some effects, show you what fun you can have. There's the track view. Change this to the effects view. So you've got your XY effects or instant effects. Now, if I was actually DJing a club, the audience would probably hate me, appropriately. I just clear DJ masturbation going on here. But if you're at home in your headphones, this is so much fun. I even started figuring out different combinations, like the crab combo was kind of cool, or the L combo was kind of cool. Now there's a lot more stuff, check this out. You can get into saved loops, you can set loops, you can get into cue points, you have up to 8 different cue points. You can even adjust EQs and filters really nicely. So as you can very quickly see, almost everything that you would normally expect to see in a DJ software is really here. The thing with this iPad, and especially just being able to touch the effects in particular, is that it's really a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun to play with. And that's sort of the third group that I think is gonna really enjoy this, is just DJs sitting at home. If you have an iPad sitting around, man, this program is a ton of fun. DJ recommends you do use a fairly fast iPad, like an iPad Pro. Right now I'm using an iPad Mini 2. So a pretty old iPad, also a pretty cheap iPad. So if you've got a cheap iPad laying around the house, it should probably work really well. But if you want things to run seamlessly and you want to go into the really deep features like 4 decks and additional loops, you might want to make sure that you have a newer iPad running. By the way, if you have one of the more advanced subscriptions to Beatport, you can save up to 50 or 100 tracks into your locker, which stores them offline on your device in folders of your choosing, so you don't have to go back and browse through Beatport. I gotta tell you, I really love browsing Beatport in this way and being able to just play tracks. Maybe let's play some techno, raw, deep, hypnotic, and let's see what's in the top 100. Let's just mix the top 2 tracks from the top 100 and see how they sound good together. Wow, this guy's got 2 tracks in the top 100 in the top 3 slots. Cool. Sounds pretty full on. Okay, check it out. Love mixing things on top of tracks. It's one of my favorite things to do. They've got that in here. They've got this concept called packs. There's 3 packs included. So let's go to this guy here. Now, what we have here is a little background kick. How about a little hi-hat? Sounds so good. Curious what those sound like? Let's get rid of the main track. Oh, so much fun. So not only do they have these little loops here, but they also have the essentials, like you know it. So much fun. And they have lots of different packs, hip hop, and tons of sound packs, which are really quite a lot of fun to play with. But the one thing that tickled me the most were these great loops that you can just drop on top of a track and kind of make music. Pretty cool. And what's crazy is that I'm streaming off Beatport right now. Really, really cool. I've got major DJ ADHD, which I think a lot of you probably have too. Love new music, love new sounds, love to just kind of spin random stuff. I don't want to have to go find it and pay for it and download it and stream it and stripe it and all the stuff that you have to do in modern DJ software, which frankly is not that modern anymore. Ironically, DJ is feeling a lot more modern than many other things that I'm playing with today, and a lot more accessible. Finally, one group that I think would really, really enjoy or benefit from this DJ software are those who need a backup solution. 2 groups actually, people who need a backup solution and DJs who are traveling and don't want to bring a whole bunch of gear with them and just need to play like little gigs. For you, this is a great option, especially for the backup. Not only does this run on an iPad, which means that plausibly I could mix certainly for 10 or 15 minutes while I get the thing that broke sorted out, or for the rest of my set if something completely broke. And who knows, might even have some fun with it. Sometimes constraints or having a limitation on technology can create a lot of opportunities for creativity. So in conclusion, let's just talk about money real quick. Basics are this. This app, is actually free. You can go download DJ today for free and try it out. But if you want to do a lot of the cool things that I was doing in this video, you're going to need the Pro version, which is $4.99 per month or $40 per year. Everything these days is a subscription. Pretty much my whole life is subscribed to something. You know, the good news is it's a lot cheaper to try things out. You don't need to pay $200 to try something out. You can pay $4.99. And if you don't want to be a DJ, no big deal. You didn't spend a lot of money. then you're going to want to get at least one subscription to one of these DJ services. TIDAL, Beatsource, Beatport, that's going to run you about 10 bucks. So for under $20 a month, you could have either a great backup situation or a great beginner entry-level situation, which is why, much to my surprise, indeed, this little application, DJ by Algoriddim, is not only great for beginners, but is also great for the pros. Download it, check it out. I think you'll have a lot of fun. If nothing else, goof around with the effects, goof around with the little loops and stuff, and do something more than just watch Tiger King this weekend. Maybe make some music. Thank you for supporting DJ TechTools. Remember that we have a store, and it's through our store that we pay for videos like these. You'll find the link to DJ Pro and our store in the comments below. Remember to subscribe or like or do all the things that YouTube people say at the end of the video. You probably already know them, so please help us out and do them. Thank you.